Hopes is not working.
Best.
First or no? Okay. I will give you the copy. It's just something.
For all of us.
I think it's 74 across. That's what.
I'd like to call to order the Isabella County Board of Commissioners meeting. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Weber.
Here.
Commissioner.
Here.
Zelzinski.
Here.
Engler.
Here.
Commissioner Marino. Commissioner Sweeney. Commissioner Holt.
Here.
All present, Mr. Chairman, except for Commissioner Marino and Commissioner Sweeney.
Okay, we have next is the approval of the agenda. We'll have general public comment on agenda items only. I don't believe we have any special presentations, special reports. We have no appointments to boards and commission. We'll have the consent agenda. We'll have committee reports. We have quite a few items today, 10 items. We have no intergovernmental affairs. We have the administrator's controller report. We have no unfinished business. We have no new business. We'll have general public comment again. And announcements and adjournment. Is there any additions or subtractions to that agenda?
I move to approve the agenda as presented.
Moved by Jelezinski. Support by Weber. All in favor signify by aye. Aye. We have an agenda. Okay, next up, we'll have general public comment on agenda items only. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. I do not see anybody coming up to the podium, nobody online, so there will be an opportunity to speak at the end of the meeting on any topic. So with that, I will close the agenda, public comments. So we have no presentations and special reports. We do not have any appointments to boards and commission. So let's get started. We have the consent agenda. And let me see, Commissioner Jelezinski, we'll start on your side.
Move to approve and place on file the June 17th, 2025 regular meeting minutes and the July 8th, 2025 Finance Committee and Committee of the Whole minutes.
There's support for that. Support. It's been moved by Commissioner Jelezinski, supported by Hope. Is there any more discussion on this? Seeing none, we'll proceed to vote. All in favor, signify by aye. Aye, opposed, the same. Okay, let's move on to committee reports. So we'll start right out. Commissioner Weber, you want to take the first item, please?
Finance Committee of the Whole, June 13th, 2025 invoice list, June 20th, 2025 invoice list, June 27th, 2025 invoice list, the June 12th, 2025 adjustment list, and the June 26th, 2025 adjustment list. Motion move to ratify and place on file the June 13th, 2025 invoice list in the amount of $256,329.79. The June 20th, 2025 invoice list in the amount of $210,309.64. The June 27th, 2025 invoice list in the amount of $415,000 $406.54. And the adjustments list dated June 12th, 2025, and the adjustments list dated June 26th, 2025.
Support.
It's been moved by Weber, supported by Jazinski. Let's start. Administrator, you want to take the first June 13th?
All of these invoice lists and the adjustment list have been sent out to the board members prior to the meetings. They've been discussed at the finance committee, committee as a whole for further discussion, and tonight it's for final approval. So for the first one is the June 13th. The total invoice amount is $256,329.79. Out of that amount, the general fund portion is $35,508.83. Out of these big payments was one for Clark Construction Company, was for the May construction charges for the correctional facility, $89,128.52. Hats for a biweekly animal control contract for $5,961.54. And a couple restitutions and remonumentation services.
Is there any questions from the board? Okay, seeing none, let's go into the June 20th.
Next, we have the June 20th list, $210,309.64. The general fund portion is $58,036.11. The ones that were over $5,000, some of them was Preston Community Services for monthly equalization contract in the amount of $19,375. Advanced Benefit Solutions for $17,910.53 for international 90-day prescriptions. And then we have the PFM Solutions of $8,350.48. That is for the scenario implementation fee, as we are getting close to getting all the information input and designed and set up ready for our use.
Okay, is there any questions on any of them? Okay, see no questions.
Next, we have the June 27th list, $415,406.54. General fund portion, $126,671.70. We have Advanced Benefit Solutions again for $21,489.20 for dental and vision insurance. MRP Properties of $17,091.46 for rent at 510 and 614 West Pickard. And then various other public defender appointments and treasurer share, the sheriff's sale from the treasurer's office and other items.
Any questions? I did see a commercial for the vets the other day on TV. It's kind of nice to see that, so. Okay, let's do the adjustment list, June 12th.
Adjustment list one is dated for the June 12th adjustments list. And these are the ones that are invoices that had to be changed due to entry error or other reasons. And most of them are for invoices that are added to avoid late fees or to get early payment discounts. On this list that you have here, out of all these entries, there were only 3 errors that were detected, and it shows you what the original amount was, and it was changed or increased or decreased on those errors.
Questions? Okay, let's do the last one.
Next one, we have the June 26th list, which is the same thing. So these are all mostly Consumers Energy and Gordon Food Service for early payment discounts, whether it's for the Parks, Commission on Aging, or Sheriff's Department for these 3 large vendors.
Okay, any question on the adjustment list? Any questions on any of it? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Weber, Commissioner Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski, Commissioner Hope, Commissioner Engler. 5 ayes, 0 nays, 5 ayes, 0 nays, motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Hope, you want to take the next item, please?
Item number 2 is fiscal year 2026 Victim Rights Prosecutor Grant Application. Motion reads, move to approve the fiscal year 2026 Victim Rights Prosecutor Grant Application and authorize a prosecuting attorney to sign the same in e-grams.
Support.
It's been moved by Hope, supported by Weber. Discussion?
It's a grant that the state of Michigan has supplied to prosecutors around the state for many years, at least as long as I've been on this board. The amount we get here in Isabella County is $149,855. That supports 2 full-time victim rights advocates. And what these folks do is help people through the court process and help them with anything else they might need. Oftentimes, these victims have been through some pretty traumatic stuff, and these folks really help them and support them, and so that they can come and testify and get through the legal proceedings.
And the amount's the same, I think, request as last year, so it hasn't changed it. So any more questions on that? Grant from we supported. I think it used to only have 1 position and it moved up to 2 throughout the years, so.
Been 2 years now.
Yep. So, seeing none, let's proceed to vote. Madam Clerk?
Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Jelzinski, Commissioner Hope, Commissioner Weber, Commissioner Engler.
Yeah.
5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Campbell, you want to take the next item, please?
Yes.
Michigan Public Safety Communication Member Credit Offer. Move to approve the Michigan Public Safety Communication Systems, MPSCS member credit offer in the amount of $129,173, as well as Resolution 2025-07 as required by MPSCS, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
By Campbell, supported by Jelzinski. Discussion? This is, I don't know if we need to have the sheriff up here or not, because it's kind of the end of the project. Does anybody have any questions, or do you want to mention something, Sheriff? We don't have to, we've talked about the radio project for quite a while, so.
So, right, we talked about it several times, Talked about it several times. The credits that we got for doing the project to help us, program radios. I did extend it out to the fire chiefs at the Fire Chiefs Association meeting here about a week ago, that if they had some, we probably had some cash to help them as well, so we're credits. Those, not much more to say. We're coming down to the last few payments and that project to be wrapped up. This was just another bonus to be able to move forward with it, so.
We won't be bringing it up every meeting within for a while, so it's just be nice to get it off the plate. Great project.
The only other person that's probably more ready to be done would be the treasurer. But yes, we're close, so we want to be done here. We definitely will be done by fiscal year, so.
A lot of paperwork on that tail end of a grant this size.
And a heavy lift. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It's been a lot to it, so.
We appreciate the work you've done on it, along with Director Griffiths and everybody else involved in the project. So any more questions? Yes.
So I know the last time I asked you about whether or not Shepherd Schools, that testing had been completed, and I think it hadn't been at that time, but is it now complete and
So,
favorable?
Directional antennas, our MOU is signed with Shepherd Schools, actually signed with the tribal schools too, so we're good there. I've let Motorola and our local vendors know that they can proceed. I don't know what the status is. It's kind of now done. We paid for that. Like, that's kind of on them to work through. I'm kind of hoping they get them done before the school year starts. You know, we're pretty far along, but I do not know what the project or the process or their percentage done is at this point, but they are good to go. They're green lit, it's paid, everything's signed. We are golden to get them done. So,
And once they're done, you should have good communications with those facilities.
yep, there should be no more bonking on where you can't get out or talk or hear. So yeah, that should have covered those two schools very well.
Right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sheriff. Any more questions? Let's proceed to vote.
Commissioner Jazinski, Commissioner Hope, Commissioner Weber, Commissioner Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler. 5 ayes, 0 nays, motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Next up, Commissioner Jelazinski, you want to take that one?
Central Square One Solution quote. Motion reads, move to approve the Central Square One Solution quote in the amount of $129,038.62 and authorize the board chairperson to sign the same.
Support.
Moved by Jelazinski, support by Hope. Discussion,
So back in 2022, we were with Central Square, but they weren't going to do a RMS, which was important to Central Dispatch in the computer aided dispatch system. So they changed to this Global Public Safety TAC 10. And for the last couple of 3 years, it's been used, but there's been problems with it. And we need to have a system that is kind of seamless, that brings everybody in and we don't have the problem. So lo and behold, Central Square is going back and developing their RMS, which is a record management system. And the cost desired to go back. The good news is by going back, we're going to save quite a few thousands of dollars in that particular program. So
400,000, I think.
that's not just a couple of thousand, it's
It's a
big
few.
money.
And this right here is also, should be noted that CMU Police Department and its dispatch center and the Mount Pleasant Police Department have all signed user agreements to sign back, to go back with Central Square as well. So it's important that we're all on kind of in the same system.
Okay, any more questions? Okay, seeing none, Madam Clerk?
Yes.
Commissioner Weber, Commissioner Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski, Commissioner Engler. 5 ayes, 0 nays, motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
You, excuse me, Commissioner Weber.
Number 5, Homeland Security Grant Program Intergovernmental Agreement. Motion, move to approve the FY 24 Homeland Security Grant Program Intergovernmental Agreement between West Michigan Regional Medical Consortium and the Isabella County Emergency Management and authorize the board chairperson to sign the same.
Support.
It's been moved by Weber, supported by Hope. Discussion? This is a grant that we've had for the past several years. It's and no, that's not an error. It is for 2024. It's always wonder why we got to go back in time here to get a grant that we've already had, but that's the way the system's always worked. So
We're still getting reimbursement from a couple years ago on other grants, so it takes it takes that long. And this the amount is $18,144, and this amount has slowly decreased over time, but it's enough to help fund what we're looking forward to, our emergency management planner, breaching tools, and a hazardous material decontamination tent for the Isabella County Hazardous Materials Team. So it goes. Every dollar is spent very wisely on this one.
okay, any more questions? We have Director Griffiths here if you need him, but I think you explained quite well on it. Seeing none, Madam Clerk, let's go ahead and vote.
Commissioner Weber, Commissioner Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski, Commissioner Hope,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler. 5 ayes, 0 nays, motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Commissioner Hope.
Yes, item 6 is 2 FTE on-call transport positions, and the motion reads, move to approve the addition of 2 FTE positions to the approved staffing list within the Corrections Department, which would equate to up to 4 part-time, not eligible for employer benefits positions to serve as an on-call transport roles.
Support.
Been moved by Hope, supported by Jazinski. Discussion.
Since the elimination of the road patrol, it's gotten hard to shake anyone loose to do transports. The road patrol used to fill in for corrections staff when they were short there, so if we can hire 2 FTEs, means 4 part-time people to do these transports, and it's primarily for the US Marshal systems, which we house folks for them. This usually entails taking them over to court in Bay City or occasionally at the court in Detroit. Other than that, the reimbursement rate for housing those folks is lucrative enough that we can cover the cost of this with that plus. And I would add, because I continue to hear that we shouldn't house inmates from Wayne County. I've heard this for years and years. We haven't done that for many, many years. We don't house any other inmates for any other entities aside from US Marshals. And the US Marshals pay us a decent rate to house those folks and transport them over to court. So.
Yes, Commissioner.
I see another positive in having these part-time people available because even if it's not transporting federal prisoners, if we have a shortage in our correctional staff, absence because of sickness or vacation or what have you, these people can be drawn in. It's going to impact maybe our general fund budget somewhat, but at least we have the ability to cover these absences and reduce some of the stress that currently is on the sheriff's office.
Okay, any more questions? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope, Commissioner Weber, Commissioner Engler. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Campbell.
Number 7, Bobcat G33 forklift. Move to approve the initial purchase of the Bobcat G33 forklift in the amount of $34,391 using 2% funds, and then submitting for reimbursement under the terms of the contract with the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe regarding the EPA infrastructure grant, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
It's been moved by Campbell, supported by Jazinski. We have Director Borton to talk
I do that quite well, I think.
once in a while.
Good evening, everybody. Real quick, this is on our EPA grant that we have through the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe. It's contractual for us. It's actually the tribe's grant. We are contracted, which I just brung that contract forward here a couple of weeks ago. But this is to purchase one of the smaller items that we are looking for on the EPA grant, and that's to purchase a new high-low. As you can see, there is 3 quotes attached. That was the requirements for what the EPA is asked that we need, rather than it have to be an RFP, which we would normally do on anything over $25,000. So the quotes we have, you can see the pricing in there. The Bobcat is the cheaper of the 3, still of extremely high quality. Actually gives us a little bit more weight capacity as far as lifting is concerned. I think it's 7,000 rather than 6, which is what our current one is. So it's pretty pretty much straightforward. It's a 2%. And we'll use 2% funding for that. And it'll be a reimbursement through the EPA. So.
And that grant is for equipment only, so. So any more questions? Okay, seeing none, Madam Clerk, let's have a vote.
Commissioner Weber, Commissioner Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski, Commissioner Hope, Commissioner Engler. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Jelazinski.
Number 8, grant agreement from the Mount Pleasant Area Community Foundation. Motion reads, move to approve the grant agreement from the Mount Pleasant Area Community Foundation accepting funds for 10 to 12 small countertop biodigesters in the amount of $5,000 and authorize the board chairperson to sign the same.
Support.
Moved by Jelazinski, supported by Hope.
Originally, you applied for 10,000. We received 5,000 out of that. I'm very grateful to the Mount Pleasant Area Community Foundation for that funding. This is also something that we've been working with. This is sustainability group that they run a test with one of these composters at their health care facility. It's able to break down material. I think the time frame on the breakdown on it is somewhere around 6 hours. Break material down. They're a small unit. It's not like you're going to put 100 pounds of material in it, get broke down. But the idea behind what we were wanting to do with this is to be able to get some data to see whether these anaerobic digestion, small version, have the capability of doing kind of what they're talking about. I also talked with Eric Bosky from MSU Extension Office that will share that data with him based with this project. These will be placed at different facilities around the county that will then, what we ask of them is to be able to get data as to how much per day we're running through it. Kind of give an idea as to what the breakdown process is. It comes out looking like a coffee ground. There's no end looking like it's orange fields or banana fields or something on that nature. It adds a material when you put it in the process. It breaks it all down and it is a compostable material. At the higher level versions of these, there's restaurants at the Village has one in. Actually, Dunlap Casino has it in. They're breaking down, I think, somewhere around 100 pounds a month, something of that nature. That they're then using that material as a overlay or a spread over on some of the wild rice harvesting grounds. It's a project that'll be more data driven. But maybe get some good information out of it to see how things move forward. Kind of help me have an idea of
Okay, excuse me. Any questions for Director Borton? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yeah.
Commissioner Weber.
Yeah.
Commissioner Engler.
Yeah.
5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Commissioner Weber.
Item number 9, consider approving the grant agreement from the Mount Pleasant Area Community Foundation, accepting funds for the Deerfield Nature Park Fishing Platform Renovation Project in the amount of $12,000 and authorize the board chairperson to sign the same.
Support.
Moved by Weber, supported by Jelazinski. Discussion.
The old one was pretty beat up and it definitely needs a new one.
Yep, and then we got the grant for it, and then it's time to be replaced. So, yes, Jerry,
So
Commissioner.
I left the employment of Isabella County as Parks and Recreation Director in '98, and it had a lien on at that time. So it took 27 years to finally get it corrected? Or
Right.
it still hasn't been corrected, but it's a great spot. It's where the only spot where the swimming pond has connection with the river. And it's a great fishing spot, besides being a beautiful view.
So do we blame you for the lean or not?
I went out and looked at it and it's on a 45.
We're like 60.
Definitely don't want to be ice fishing out there. You'll be slipping pretty good, so. Okay, enough of that. Commissioners, any more questions? Seeing none, let's proceed to vote. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Jazinski, Commissioner Hope, Commissioner Weber, Commissioner Campbell,
Yeah.
Commissioner Engler. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Clerk, Commissioner Hope, last item.
Item 10, Municipal Employees Retirement System, MERS Employee Delegate. Motion reads, consider approving the Municipal Employees Retirement System Employee Delegate Mary Weiss, Alternate Employee Delegate Tim Nieport, Officer Delegate Chris Whitmer, and Alternate Officer Delegate Brian Smith to serve at the annual MERS Conference, excuse me, on October 16th and October 17th, 2025, with fees and expenses paid by the county for the delegates attending.
Support.
Moved by Hope, supported by Zeldzinski. Discussion.
Yeah, we do this every year. We send delegates to the MERS conference. And from what they relay back to us, that it's very valuable. They learn a lot from that. So we've got delegates, and then in case the delegates for whatever reason can't make it, we've got alternates.
Any more on that? Any discussion? It's kind of something they do every year and it's important. We have a lot of money invested in the MERS system, so it's, yeah,
Yeah.
need to have representation down there, so. Okay, Madam Clerk, let's do a roll call.
Hope, Commissioner Weber, Commissioner Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski, Commissioner Engler. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
We have no intergovernmental affairs reports. The Administrator Controller, would you like to say?
None tonight.
Okay, we have no unfinished business, no new business. At this time, I'll open up the general public comment and please limit your time to 3 minutes and I'm seeing nobody coming forward physically and there's nobody online. So at that time, I will close general public comment. Announcements from commissioners. Yes,
Just one quick one. The Michigan Townships Association will meet tomorrow night at 7 PM at Denver Township.
and just remember, next week, Isabel County Youth and Farm Fair starts, and after that, we have the Beal City 150 year setup celebration, so busy couple weekends, so. Okay, if nobody has any comments, I'll accept the motion.
Move to adjourn.
Support.
Been moved by Jelsinski, supported by Weber. All in favor, signify by aye. Aye. We are adjourned.